So here's just a boring little planet that's covered in ice, but right over here, we can make our own little paradise, starting with a singular palm tree. Right there looks good. And then we can also put down some tiles to build a forest, a really big forest actually, a 9x9 forest. And then we can upgrade that, and we get a big tree in the middle. Look at that, it's like a future city. Is that tree actually floating? That's floating. What in the world? But let's keep going. And we also have some other objectives here that we need to complete. Create an area of at least 5 field tiles, that's these ones, and then create a closed area of at least 1 field tile. So I think we can start to do that by placing some mountains over here, and some other fields can go in right over here, I think, like this. And there's 5 fields. Yes, that gives us 100 points and more chunks to put in. And here we have a harvester of some sorts. Well, let's go ahead and plug that in right over here. Although I also need to close off a field. And we'll close off the next one. And this piece has a singular field right here, so we can put this, I'm thinking over here, because that way we can start to develop a 9x9 space of fields here, and then have some mountains go in right over here. And we're getting some more deserts, so let's bring that up to the palm tree over here, looking good. And a few more. So there's also a bonus we get from creating that flying city forest colony. The structure produces 1x1 forest chunks. Neat. But right now, let's just put our little thingy over here. And then I think it's about time we separated the fields. That way we can close these ones off. Here's another forest tile. We need 16 tiles to get the next objective, which it looks like is the next chunk coming up. That works good enough for me. Let's throw the mountains down here somewhere. We're really close to a 9x9 of mountains. Right now, we'll just finish off the forest. Very good. And now we need an area of exactly 4 sand tiles. We've overshot that with this one, but the next chunk should satisfy that. And then there's a perfect little corner for the mountains to go right here. And this corner will become desert. Very good. And then we still need to close off these fields. Also need an area of exactly 4. Okay, the next chunk will solve that problem because there's a field over here. So we shall simply close this off. We need one more side to it, but right now we'll put the fields in. Ooh, and now we make a choice. Mission reload station. So there's a bonus, but also a drawback. The upgraded station will allow it to change current missions 4 times instead of 2. Okay, this looks like a structure made when we create a bunch of deserts. Each new center will allow it to exchange the 6 chunks for points instead of 3. Let's look at the drawbacks. Solar Storm. Solar Storm makes all structures unusable for 10 turns, or the next 10 chunks have a close expiration date and need to be placed within 10 seconds each. Oh, I don't like that very much. We'll go the Solar Storm. I'm not really using these anyway. Now they're electrified. All right, and then this desert can close off the fields right there. That's that completed. Closed area of at least 2 tiles of field. Didn't I just do that? I gotta do it again. And then create an area of at least 16 field tiles. Well, we'll get that started right over here. We can get really close to a 9x9, like so. And booyah! And now we have a colony there. Not that we can use it, but this allows us to exchange current chunks for new ones. Cool. Look at the little satellite going around. Whee! Also electrified. Now I can't put in this mountain chunk right here because of the trees, so we'll just join in with the trees. And then if I close off the fields, starting with down here, that should make that easier. Let's actually put this up here so it's joined with the desert. And now these 2 mountains can come together and, oh, 2 different spots for a 9x9. I'm not sure it really matters, so we'll just go with this one on the left. A fun little mountain colony that I don't see. Oh, there's a structure. There's just a lot smaller. So what does the mountain do? Creates 1x1 mountain chunks, which can be useful for filling gaps. Okay, now we need 2 more field tiles here. So we'll put this field in right there. And that closes off on that side, but we can also work towards a 9x9 desert area. So we'll slot this in right there. And then trees need to go in so they can go there. I just need 1 more field tile right here. So that's the next one. And then this will go up here. There's a 9x9. Although it has 1 gap in the middle. That's kind of annoying, but we'll go with it. Oh wait, that's not quite a 9x9 yet. Whoops. Oh well, field tile goes in. That's that complete. Next objective, exactly 5 field tiles. It would be so close to getting this one. Oh, but hey, the solar storm is over, so we can use the village to reload current chunks, and we can do that 5 times. Let's go ahead and try that once. Okay, lots of sand, I like this. I can use these deserts over here to start closing off these fields because I still have that objective, and this will hopefully encourage 1 tile fields. Forest go up here, and then more mountains and whatnot. But we can also pair them with this mountain, or I could do it like this. So that'll save this area for a 9x9 desert. I like that idea. Oh, here we go. 1 more field tile to go right there. Objective complete. Super Mountain Observatory. We'll add 2 tiles instead of 1, or the village, exchange chunks 8 times instead of 5. That could be a good idea, but it also brings a volcanic eruption, and that sinks a few existing tiles, or we get all the fields turning into sand. I'm not sure I like the idea. We'll see what the volcano does. Whoa, there it is. Okay. Yeah, it definitely destroyed a few tiles. Oh, and then it goes dormant. That's fun. Now we need 22 plus sand tiles. We're already at 16, so we'll need a little bit. But then the mountain should help close off the desert, like this. And then, if we use the mountain observatory, we create a 1x1, which can go in right there and close off the field tiles. Nice. Okay, now we need 22 field tiles. I don't think we're gonna get that because we're running out of room here with the fields. Okay, more mountains here. And then we need, I don't really want to close off the sand, so I'll put the mountains over here for now. And then we still have more fields, so we'll go like this. And then these can go up here because I want to create that 9x9. That should be good. There's a few random pockets, which I don't like very much. Let's go ahead and re-roll a few times. See if we can get something usable. Another field. Not really. Some more. Okay, this is a good one. Go up like that. 27. Hey, that's all those. And now we need to close off a desert area of at least 1 tile. I don't really have any other use for fields except for putting it right here, but we're basically not gonna get that objective. Oh, interesting. An oasis gives special remote island chunks that can be placed anywhere on the planet, and there'd be a really good spot for that right here. Or, ooh, even better. We just need 3 sand tiles to go up here. But right now, let's get rid of this right over here, I think. And this chunk is no longer usable for my benefit. We'll put it right next to the volcano. 1 sand chunk going up there, but now we're getting a lot of unusable tiles. Let's re-roll the chunks once. Okay, that didn't really help. Just gonna haphazardly place things. At least we're getting more chunks, but they're so big, I can't use them. If I had a singular desert tile to go right there, that would help. Let's just put this over here for now, and then mountains down over here because fields are down here too. Running out of room here. Why does the game insist on giving me big chunks right now? And I can't re-roll any more chunks. Well, at least I can summon a forest colony and slot that in right there. Cool, but that's pretty much all we can do. So we'll just settle the planet and call it good. Finish the mission. And we did get a few structures built and placed a lot of tiles, but that was only a portion of the planet, and there's plenty more to happen in the full game. So I hope you guys enjoyed Planetiles. You can find the demo on Steam, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to let me know. Thank you for watching, and sub to Intern. I'd also like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Mr. Cripple1, Ancient Elixir 1, Corby Farm, Dakota C, Donamoto, Devion X, Muffin Stuffer, Lucas S, Splattersax, The Real Nickname, Edward, Hateful Harold, Peggy Sue, Drew Belong, TJ, Seriously Sarcastic, Angel, and Lily Bites.